Hey guys, and welcome to Most Motion's Wiggle with Me show. For those that don't know me, my name's Sarah Pitts, and I help sports and fitness enthusiasts just like you to fix your own injuries. So this is the show that's going to help you do that. I'm going to show you some really simple tricks to help you fix your own problems. It's not as complicated as it seems. I hope you can see me. So on my screen, I can see that it's pretty dark. I'm hoping that you can see me properly. If you're joining us live, welcome along. If you could give me some thumbs up and some hearts and things like that, comments, questions, anything like that, and just to make sure that you can see me, hear me, because it does look a little bit dark. It's concerning me a bit. Maybe it's because there's some sun coming through the window. Anyway, so today's show we're sponsored by my individual programs. So if you want me to write you an individual strength program where you can open up your body and get your mobility going and your strength going at the same time, hey James, then you can email me at sarah@mostmotion.com, that's mostmotion.com, and I will have a conversation with you about what it is that you need and we can go from there. So today's problem is anterior shoulder pain. So that means front of your shoulder. Particularly, I find that right into the armpit, right deep into the shoulder is very, very difficult for people to stretch. So that is what we are doing today. And the problem most people have with that is that it's very difficult to reach, but it can cause you a lot of problems. So your arms won't straighten properly, so your overhead position might be not so good in a squat, or your swimming might not be too great, just because you can't get that reach through your overhead because your shoulders are too tight. Okay, so we got a really simple fix for you. All we're going to do is have a little stand up. I'm going to step backwards a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So my hand, okay, I'm going to put that flat on the wall like this, just on the wall there. I'm going to keep my elbow in very close to my body. I'm just going to step forwards very slightly so I can feel the stretch through the top of my chest and down my arm into my bicep a little bit. Okay, so from here we're just going to move your hips backwards and forwards very, very gently. For those that are new to wiggling, we just do this very, very gently, backwards and forwards in lots of different directions so that your body can understand that it's stuck, but also that it's okay to move in those places. If it's painful, then your body will not allow you to do that, and you will probably find that it feels very uncomfortable very quickly. Okay, so when you've gone forwards and backwards a few times, just hold your hips slightly forward so you've got a good stretch going on across the chest and maybe down into the arm, and then just send your hips side to side, nice and easy. Very, very gentle. Okay, and then all we're going to do from here is just rotate your chest. So if I put my hand here, you can hopefully see, given that it looks a bit dark on my screen, that we can rotate through, and hopefully you'll get a stretch or something equivalent through there. Okay, now, because your muscles do lots of different things, we're going to vary this very slightly and just make it that tiny bit more effective. Okay, so your hand was on the wall that way around. Now we're going to turn it that way around. So you're going to stick your elbow out and have your fingers pointing across to your other shoulder, okay? So you're going to stick it on the wall like that, just as you did before, this time with your elbow pointing backwards. Again, go slightly forward so you can feel that stretch down your arm and into your shoulder. And again, just with your hips very, very gently, backwards and forwards, and find whatever position it is that works for you, okay? So we're going to do another one after this, so if you're not doing it, please get up and do it. I want you to join in, okay? So again, we're just going to take that slightly forwards with the hip and then go side to side. And hopefully you will feel that your shoulder is moving, so particularly at the front of your shoulder. Okay, and then again, we're just going to rotate through with the chest and your hip. It doesn't matter what your feet are doing, just do whatever you feel comfortable with. I always feel comfortable with a split feet, so one foot in front of the other, but you can do it with both feet together if you like. Okay, so the last movement we're going to do, hand was that way, then we did that way. Now we're going to do that way. Okay, so your elbow is going to be very, very close to your body, and your fingers ideally would be pointing away. Okay, so we're just going to put the hand on the wall like that. So we were here, then we tilted that way. Now we're going onto the wall. Just have your hand on the wall wherever it feels comfortable. So it might be that the palm of your hand or the heel of your hand here is not quite on the wall. Don't worry about that, as long as you can feel it in your shoulder. Okay, so if I move slightly forwards here, I can feel that a bit better through my shoulder. Okay, and again, the hips just go forwards and backwards, nice and slowly, nice and comfortable. Okay, so this will help to alleviate any rounded shoulder posture for all you office workers, all you people that drive a lot, anything like that. It will help with all of that stuff. Okay, so again, we're just going to go side to side here, just for a couple of movements, and then rotate it through. You might find on this one that your rotation isn't quite as good, and you just need to stay within your body's limits. Okay, so comfortably uncomfortable as a maximum. I always like to say that. So you're not pulling faces at me, you're not holding your breath or anything like that. Okay, so if you want more wiggling, hey James, we have two Jameses along today. If you want more wiggling and you want me to write you a program or anything like that, then you can always email me, sarah@mostmotion.com. And if you're watching the replay, welcome along, but it'd be really nice to have you live next time. So you can join us live and a whole lot more in our Facebook group, and you can join that by going to wigglewithme.com. That's wigglewithme.com. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you again next time, Thursday at 1 p.m. UK time. Thanks a lot. Bye.